it.
Woo! Welcome to Dog Name Podcast. That is right. Episode 3, Season 1, Reboot 2. Good to be here. We're here with Sandi Benton. Sandi Benton, stand-up comedian based in Washington, D.C. She has spent time in New York City. She's performed at clubs like Bushwick Comedy Club, Hotbed Comedy Club, Room 808, the D.C. Improv, and you can catch her on social media as like this praying mantis lady character she has. And she also has the religious bookstore person, correct?
I have a religious bookstore person.
Religious bookstore person.
Yeah.
And we've got Sandi here, and we're talking mindfulness, I guess. I never like really. Yeah, I did it because I was so stressed out and so anxious that everyone was like, you should try like a mindfulness app, like you should try it. And then I did it, and yeah, I think I wish I had stayed with it. There's so many things that like I have started and then stopped because it wasn't fun for 1 minute, and then I realized like I just don't want to do this anymore.
I mean, everyone has told me to do mindfulness and meditation, but I hate it. I hate it. I've tried over and over. There's certain ones that are fine, but it is just, yeah, it's like it. I don't know. It's honestly, people prescribe it with a broad brush, but I've read a lot of stuff that says it's not actually for everybody. Like, not everyone's supposed to meditate.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. There's a couple times I did, and I was like, oh, I feel really good. And here's the thing. I don't think I ever successfully meditated. I don't think there was a single time that I ever did it. I just think it was good for me for sometimes to just like try to meditate.
Yeah, I think
like
that's
the
what
act of
it's about.
trying for 10 minutes a day or whatever it was.
I don't know what it means to succeed at it, though.
Well, I think it's just like when your mind's actually clear and you're actually like having, you know what I mean? Like being mindful of what's going on. And I could never push the voices out, you know what I mean, of what I'm thinking about.
Did you spend the whole time fixated on if you were doing it right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Do that a lot.
I think you got to work through that. I think it takes like a decade.
That's what I'm saying. I do think it takes a while to get through
yeah.
it, but it was a thing where it's like, but to me, it did feel nice to be like, oh man, I feel like but there's so many things, whether it's been working out or changing things in my diet or mindfulness, meditation. There's been so many things in my life that are good for me that I did for a little bit, and then like one day I did not do it.
Yeah.
And then now it's like, oh, I don't do. But I mean, that's why I try to do comedy every day, because I'm really afraid that if I spend too many days in a row not doing it, I will like really be like, I don't really think I need this. I don't think I need to. Like, I think I would have quit by now if it wasn't like what I was at my job, like if it wasn't paying the bills.
I get that. I mean, I definitely have that with a lot of things. The two things I've been able to, I feel like I've stuck with and haven't quit is like, I quit drinking and I haven't started again.
Yep.
And and comedy. And like, but comedy, I've gone through periods where I haven't done it for a while and then went back because like New York was a lot. But that I like.
I mean, the fact that you lived in New York and it was a lot and you didn't start drinking again.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Deserve $100,000 for that.
What year are you at now?
Year 5.
Year 5. I just said year 4.
That's awesome.
Your quattro.
That's awesome.
And it feels so weird because I just don't really like. I'll talk about it on stage and like passing, or just to set up a joke. Like it's always to set up a joke.
Yeah.
But then off stage and other stuff, like I just don't even like to talk about it because I think with not drinking anymore, it's like, oh, what was your problem? How bad was your problem? Were you a diagnosed alcoholic? Like what part of you? I think people's minds are just like, what? How did you fuck up your life? What did you do?
Yes.
And mine was more, I just was like doing, it wasn't the person I 100% wanted to be, and I really saw the end of the tunnel not being good.
That's what happened to me too. Like it was, I feel like I'm in a recovery program. I'm like, I do the stuff. I identify as an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And I also have had a lot of like imposter syndrome about it. I'm like, well, was it bad enough?
Yeah, the stolen valor of being an alcoholic.
It turns out there's a ton of people who feel that way. Like,
yeah, that's good. That's actually relieving.
So many. That's like, in fact, like I've shared about it with other people in recovery, and so many people have come up to me afterward have been like, yeah, I felt the same way. Like,
I just miss drinking. I miss there, and it's not even like now. I think what I miss is it was like, it was good social lubricant or whatever at the time. I don't miss that aspect of it. I just miss like, just holding a drink, man. Like there just was something kind of fun about like, I've got a beer in my hand, or like, oh, I've got a mixed drink in my hand. And now it's like, I'm spending, I guess I'll spend $13 on a mocktail, which makes me furious every time.
I hate mocktails. There's no point.
See, I
They
love
don't-
them, but
I-
it's so
they do
infuriating.
nothing. They do nothing.
Oh, so I think that's like looking cool, man. I think you look cool with a little mixed.
You just
drink
gotta
in
get
there.
like get into like speckled lemonades, shit like that.
Speckled
I'll do
lemonade.
Arnold Palmer's. I'll do that type of stuff. But like when you're out at a really fancy bar and you're like, I'll have a Coke. It sucks to say that when you see other people with like when you go to the places where like the cocktails are $20 and you know what I mean, and people are like
Oh,
doing really
yeah,
fancy
yeah.
type of stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, I will have a Coke on the rocks. You gotta go on the rocks, dude. A lot of people don't know that.
You can become
That's
a
kinda-
lime person.
Yeah.
You add a
All you
lime
need is a
to it.
lime.
Add a
I
lime
am
to
for
it.
I am for sure a Coke with lime guy, dude. I love it, dude.
Add the lime.
It's
It
the
really-
best.
It adds the extra zing.
It's
I'm not a lime
unbelievable.
person.
It's Jack, what do you like? You're Diet Coke or regular Coke, right?
No, I actually have only drank soda here in the last like several years.
So in general.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah, I
But
don't
if you
drink
had to
soda.
You're a
pick,
no
which one do you
soda
think's
guy.
better?
Between Coke and Diet Coke.
Yeah.
I kind of don't have a preference. Matilda
That's
drinks
crazy.
Diet Coke. She's a Diet Coke. She comes from a Diet Coke family, and I've kind of become used to the Diet Coke taste. But when I was younger, I thought Diet Coke tasted weird.
Yeah, I think it's horrible. Sandy's big Diet
Love
So
it,
when
love
me,
Diet
Martin, Sandy, and Skiff lived together, Sandy and Skiff were on team Diet Coke tastes better than regular Coke.
You get
And-
used to it.
And we were, but that getting used to it's different than you guys like, it just tastes better. And then Martin and I were, it was so funny because it was one of the few things where Martin
Oh.
was like, y'all are fucking crazy. What are y'all even talking about?
Martin
man?"
mostly drinks Mountain Dew.
Yeah, he
doesn't know
does.
what he's
Martin
doing.
Dew.
He's drinking Martin Dew.
Okay, so you know how
Martin
like what kind of milk do you guys drink?
Whole.
I don't drink milk. But
Whole, almond, 2%. I could do those.
I was in a skim milk house.
We were a
growing up.
2% household.
Well,
But
See, that's
everyone was a
living.
2% household in the 90s. I
we
think
did 2%.
We were skim milk in the 90s.
I moved to
baby.
Yeah.
whole when I, started, making a little
Well,
money.
my point is now I drink oat milk.
See, I do
and
almond.
I
Almond do it.
like oat milk now. When I drink it, it tastes like milk to me. And then when I drink regular milk, I'm like, oh, this tastes like weird. There's something off and kind of sour about it because I'm not used
Well,
to
it's
it.
different. Yeah, it's for sure different. I like, I don't ever just drink milk.
I don't either.
I just will have cereal. I'll do milk with cereal.
I don't know how you're gonna take this. You seem like you order tall glasses of
Tall
milk.
glasses of milk. No,
And
I've
it-
never been. I like chocolate milk. All right, chocolate
like
milk's pretty
chocolate milk.
damn delicious. But yeah, in general, milk for me is like it's a thing. It's an ingredient, and or I want it in cereal. But like, yeah, I'm not really doing glasses of milk ever. I can't do it.
Jack, I will say you seem like you ordered a tall glass of oat milk. Oat milk seems right.
Yeah.
But I don't. Nobody does that. A tall
Is that
glass of
not?
it.
I don't know.
I just no. I don't. I wouldn't do that personally.
But I mean, you got an oat milk vibe.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
guess.
well,
I originally started it because of stomach issues. I was getting away
Oh.
from lactose.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the doctor he'll dictate what I get to do.
It'll,
Yeah.
What to do with the food stuff. We'll figure it out.
It'll be fine.
We go to the gastro in about a month.
Yeah,
month.
and we're gonna
Pretty
bring
fine.
we're gonna bring a camera. We're gonna film the whole
We're gonna
thing.
film the whole thing in
Yeah.
there. I'm gonna get a colonoscopy.
Do
I'm
pod
gonna
with the
bring the
doctor.
gonna get an
colonoscopy camera.
endoscopy.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I can't wait to go see my doctor and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna be on Netflix. Do you want to come on my podcast?"
Do it.
That would be
Doctor
fun.
Doctor Nyack, would you like to come in here? I don't know if I'm allowed to say her name. I really don't. I don't know what the
No,
rules are.
you can say their name. They can't
They
say
can't
your
say
Do
name.
mine,
you,
yeah.
do you cut this? Does somebody cut this? Or is it
No,
all
but
just-
I
No, it's
could.
all in there.
It's all in
We
there?
could.
Yeah.
Why? You
Yeah.
got something you gotta say?
No, I was curious.
No, it's all in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't talk about
Yeah, I
that
don't want there to
anymore.
be a hippo violation. You know.
Well,
Hippo.
Okay, you can't break hip if you're not a doctor.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you don't have hippo.
Yeah, no hippo. You
Like
I know.
can
It's
do
just fun to
whatever
say
you want.
hippo.
Hippo.
Hippo
I
violation.
got hippo. I got a hippo vio.
Hippo violation.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm just the with yeah, but there's so much stuff that I just need to be better about. I need to be better about working out. I need to get off sodas again. I didn't do sodas for 3 years, and then
That's
this
right.
Netflix and other shit started happening, and I got so stressed out that I was like, I'm probably gonna indulge on everything.
You can
that
cut
I
out
want.
alcohol or
Yeah.
sodas. You don't need to do both.
That's-
Dude, it's really
Yes.
hard. Yeah, I know, and that was the thing that I felt for a while. But it was like, literally, I think I've been drinking sodas for the last 6 to 8 months now, and before that, it was like 3 years of no sodas and no alcohol, and it just was like it was just water and then like iced tea, and then every now and then I'd be bad and have like juice, and then I would feel really guilty about having.
Be bad and have
Juice.
juice.
Yeah, that's
Although I
ridiculous.
get it because it's so much sugar.
It's so
I
much sugar.
also
It
feel
is.
bad when
Dude,
I have
I was
juice.
trying to do smoothies for a minute. Like I went and got like the frozen fruit at Harris Teeter, like when man and I were living at the last apartment, and first night I made a smoothie. brother, that shit went right through me in a way that was like unbelievable. Where it was like I felt like I had gotten food poisoning because I literally had a smoothie with frozen fruit in it, and then I had it, and 20 minutes later, it was just rushing through my body.
I don't know if
into the
that's the
toilet.
fruit.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I'm not saying it's the fruit. I'm saying, but I had the smoothie, and I was like, well, there's nothing that's ever done this to my body before. How quickly it was like going from it or whatever. Because I can get smoothies at other stuff, but I was like, I can't risk just having diarrhea every day. As right now we're doing every other day, and I can't handle an everyday diarrhea.
Every
type
other
of thing.
feels like a lot.
It is a lot.
That
I'm
feels
not
like
saying
that's
it's
a
the
good
appropriate
thing
amount.
for the doctor.
I don't think it's every other. I think it'll be like 2 days on, 2 days off.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was in a similar boat for a long time.
Like I'm doing like nurse shifts. Is how my stomach stuff is going.
The last time I went to the gastro, they said they thought I had a 9% chance of having cancer and that I should get more tests done.
9% is a number that's pretty high.
I thought it was low. So I was
1
like,
out of 10 feels pretty high.
They
No,
may have
9%.
said 7 to 9%.
Yeah, which
7 to 9%.
which is 1 out of 10 basically.
Oh, yeah, almost, I suppose. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I don't know. You threw me off because you said it like it was
well,
right.
it's low. It's low.
I don't know, man. If
I
you
think
had
that's
9%,
low.
I don't know. I don't think I would drive if they told me I had a 9% chance of dying in a car crash.
You probably
Maybe they
do
said
have a 9% chance of
I don't
dying.
think 1 out of 10 people are dying in car crashes.
Yeah, that's probably true.
There's a lot of people.
Get into car crashes.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Yeah, if it was getting in one, if it was like, hey,
tack me on to your colonoscopy appointment, I guess. See if they
No,
can
it's
just
all
do
me.
another.
You gotta get
another
back in
one.
there, Sandy.
Well,
you gotta let them get in there.
to the I
Magic
don't
school
wanna
bus
do that.
style.
That sounds horrible. I don't want a magic school bus. in
I do.
me.
I want a redheaded lady and a bunch of kids exploring my inside.
Bunch of kids in you.
Ew.
Cruising down on Main Street.
I do have,
Winston's pooping blood.
If it was up to me, I'd like to choose where they entered and exited.
What do you say? Oh, you want to do an endo and a colo?
No, I'm just saying if this magic school bus entered me, I'm okay with them being inside of me. I think it should be up to me of how they enter. What orifice?
What would you pick?
Mouth.
Nose or mouth? Yeah, nose or
Nose
mouth.
is
I would
good.
even
Nose
do
would be
ear.
really uncomfortable.
Any of the sinuses.
Have you ever had
Mouth.
a scope up your nose and down your throat?
I haven't.
Not
That sounds awful.
actually.
It's awful.
I'm gonna have to do that. I'm going to an ENT also.
They,
I'm-
they do to the ENT.
I'm getting referrals like they're going out of fucking style right
They
now
are
with
going
this.
out of
You
this
style.
should
good
take
ass-
advantage of it.
Good ass insurance. They want me to go to a geneticist. So that they want me to go to a geneticist because I've got so many family members that have had cancer and stuff that they want to do the thing to test if I've got all the markers.
That's-
I'm pretty nervous about it
Yeah.
because that's one where like I don't think I want to know.
No, I wouldn't want to know.
But also,
Although some of them you should get tested constantly if it's
Yeah.
like
oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. What do I do? Do I enter in this new universe of being scared every day, or do I just continue to have diarrhea until I die of cancer?
I think that
There's an
one.
in between. You don't need to know.
What is that? What's the in between?
You already have a lot of anxiety, you know?
What's the in between freaking out every day?
What
and
I'm saying
then
is that
just
you can
pooping
fix
all
your
the time?
dietary issues and your
Maybe-
GI issues without
yeah,
knowing
you know,
about the
but
cancer
that's it's
stuff.
so. I think without the fear of immediate death, I don't know
Yeah.
if I have the strength to do it.
I mean, I
Mhm.
wasn't afraid enough at 9%.
Yeah, 9% would. I think that's a number.
But you're both sober. That's already so hard to do. That requires discipline. You both have
but
innate
I think
discipline.
that's all the discipline I got in me.
Oh yeah, I tried to give up energy drinks for Lent, and then I went on a
That's so gross. You like the grossest drinks. It's like
I-
really crazy.
Red Bull's really good.
Everything you like to drink has a metal taste to it.
It does. I love
Everything
that
you like
metal
is like
taste.
Diet Coke has a
Yeah.
metallic weird taste
I
to
mean,
it.
No,
Every energy drink tastes like you are.
get it. It tastes like cancer.
It just tastes like burnt medicine.
It's the 9% figure is probably low. Honestly, I don't want to.
Yeah, dude. You're an energy
I don't
drink
wanna
boy.
jinx
You'll
that.
put them in your
Yeah.
body.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
put them. It's fucking gross, man. The only one I've ever really liked is Red Bull, and I think it's like the worst tasting one.
Rebel's good. I think Celsius is good.
I like Celsius.
Celsius is good.
You left a Celsius here last time, and I smelled the can, and I was like, God damn.
Yeah, for the record, I don't love Celsius for the taste. I love it for the 180 milligrams of caffeine.
It is so much caffeine. I also heard a rumor once that they put benzos in it, which I don't think they really
That's-
do.
I
But
don't
I'm
think
also
so.
sober from benzos.
I'm also
so I was
not-
like, what a loophole.
I'm also not affected by caffeine. I don't get a rush from it at all. I can go.
I disagree.
I don't think so, man. I've drank like tea and soda. Like
Tea and soda is nonsense.
Soda's
It's
like
such
80
a small amount.
milligrams of caffeine. It's not.
I know, but
I don't
I'll
even know if
have
it's that much, is
12
it?
Cokes a day.
A Diet Coke, I think a full bottle of Diet Coke is 80 milligrams. How much is that can?
Yeah, keep talking. I'll find it.
Is it? Well, the whole thing is like I've had like so my thing's not I just have a soda. It's like I'll have 9 Cokes today. So it is like and that's how
Some
most
real alcoholic behavior.
and that's
by
how
the
the
way.
most of my that's how most of my life was. But I'll always drink a bunch of tea, and I just didn't. But I've never been someone that's like when I'm off sodas, there's no energy crash.
Yeah.
And I was not somewhere like I can drink a bunch of sodas and then immediately go to bed. Like I don't get
I can do that.
yeah, like I don't get
Yeah.
wired on any form of Red Bulls. Never did it to me. The closest one I ever had is I remember taking a 5-hour energy before a soccer game because I thought it was funny and I felt like my heart was gonna fucking explode.
I used to drink those every day.
Oh my god!
I
did it as a bit. It was just a bit, and I was like, let's try.
They stopped helping after a certain point. It was pre-comedy. I used to I used to drink them.
Well,
in
I
the
thought it would just be
afternoon.
like a PED. I was like, maybe I'll take. I was like, maybe I'll take this, and then I'll be better at soccer.
like a steroid.
And what ended up happening is 15 minutes in, I literally thought I was going to have a heart attack, and I had to go lay down.
Okay, Diet Coke can 12
Yeah.
ounces has 46 milligrams of caffeine.
Okay, so 60
Oh,
would be
that's
like
low.
60 something
so
or 70.
a bottle would have 80.
No, because the
I don't know
bottle's
how
not
many-
24. A bottle's going to be 16 ounces.
Oh,
You think
well,
that's it?
So, yeah, so it'll probably be like 65. I would say 65.
And then
milligrams.
iced tea on average is between 40 and 100. So
Yeah.
if I had to guess, like
I-
65-ish, something like
I'm
that.
doing great. I'm drinking way less caffeine than I thought.
Yeah. A
Except
cup of
for
coffee,
the-
I think, is 80.
Okay.
Damn. But you like the caffeine? You like that feeling? You feel it?
Yeah, I'm an upper kind of guy, but I have like classic ADHD symptoms
Damn.
and stuff. Like I like feeling amped up, ready to go. That's why I smoke so much weed. I think is to shut everything down, force myself to just sit there and be dumb and like not
Damn,
think
man.
about shit.
Weed does not work that way. Did not work that way for me at all.
Yeah,
Like,
I am thinking about everything. I guess when I'm high on weed,
It
but
just felt like someone put their hand over my mouth, but like all the thoughts were still there.
yeah, fair
It
enough.
just felt like
Well,
being
there's
trapped
an
inside
element
with
of
that.
building up the
It was
tolerance.
horrible.
Like if you don't have a tolerance, it's impossible to enjoy. I think. So it's like you have to push through to get to that point, and I don't think that's worth it for the record. but-
I at the time was pushing through. I was trying to give up drinking, so I started smoking more, and I didn't really enjoy it as much, but I kept trying because I'm like, well, this is something.
Yeah, I think also I was thinking about this the other day and realized like a complete 180 degree fucking pivot here is I started getting like some annoying ass like YouTube comments the other day, and it made me think of how you get some of the worst comments on videos I've ever seen in my fucking life.
I get Jack. Have I told you about this?
We've talked about comments in general, but I don't know specifically.
I get so deeply personal. I have learned new phrases for what different parts of my face are because of my comments. Like I have been told that I'm the bar whore, that's my role because like it'd be
Ugh.
different if I look like Megan Fox, but I look like
The
me.
bar whore is one of the worst descriptions for a person I've ever heard of.
Horrible. By the way, especially for a sober person, I really didn't like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, excuse me.
Yeah,
alright.
you look like the I don't know, the dirty soda whore. You know what I mean? Is that what the
Right, the Diet Coke,
Send it-
Diet Coke slut.
yeah the
But it's all very. I get comments on my breathing, and that's fine. I don't care about that. And I get and sometimes they're positive comments.
they comment on your breathing on it?
Oh, I get a lot of comments on my
Oh
breathing.
man, I guess I must be like fucking. I don't know. What's the hearing blind? Because
Oh,
what's the
yeah,
opposite for
yeah.
nose blind? What's the you know what I mean? Like it's
You get used to it.
yeah. I'm just so I don't even notice it even a little bit. Mine recently have all been like people who disagree with me politically in a way that they don't know how to really properly let me know. Like I posted like an Elon joke the other day, and the amount of Elon Musk glazing that is still going on the internet is truly
What's
fucking
glazing?
incredible. Just sucking his dick.
Oh,
Just, like,
ew.
fucking blowing
Why?
him.
Like,
Just
why?
so you know, just like the actual meaning, glazing is when you shoot cum all over someone's face. That's what they're doing to Elon Musk. But metaphorically,
of course.
Oh, in their eye, or just like all
Oh.
over.
I mean, they just love this dude. It's like, give this guy a fucking. It's like, grow the fuck up. Like, cause it's like, cause I made a joke about him, like that RFK thing where I just make fun of. It's a joke where it ends up me talking about like Elon Musk, doesn't really, The point of the joke is about something to him and his taxes, and all the comments are like, "This guy's a fucking idiot." Oh my god, Elon Musk has paid the most taxes of anyone in history.
Oh my god.
And then I'll let you know, I don't usually take the bait, but I was
It's hard not.
I
to
was in the mood
sometimes.
for it that day, and so I was like really in there, being like talking about how like Elon's like, Elon, like, yeah, 1 year he paid the most taxes of anyone ever, and then the previous year he didn't pay any. So I don't really know what. 2018 he didn't pay any taxes. 2022 Tesla didn't pay any fucking taxes, and this dude, it literally, and then the thing that really sent me over the edge is people being like, well, I'm just saying, man, it's like the beginning of the joke was pretty good, and if you had focused on what was actually funny, and I was like, I'm not about to. It got me. I'm not gonna lie, it got me. I get
comments on stand up are so interesting because they'll be like, not funny, and it's like, yeah, there's 90 people laughing at
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
all in the video.
well, that's what you want to do. Is you want to just shake this person and be like, I'm killing. Like,
Yeah.
I am murdering in this room right now, and your first thought is to say that this is not funny. It's like, shut your fucking mouth. Yeah, but yours are all very personal and hurtful, and mine are just idiots.
I mean, I've gotten not funny stuff before, and honestly, that doesn't bother me that much. I hate it when someone gives me a note on a joke, or like, I remember I had someone comment once that like, this is a good joke. Fix the delivery at the end, it'll be a great joke.
Oh,
And I'm like,
that's
oh,
annoying.
I hate you. But can I read some of these?
Yeah, please do,
All right, let me-
because mine will be, when I get ones about the joke, it's always someone being like, why didn't he do this? And there's a reason I didn't do it.
Yeah. I
And so
hate
then
stuff
I
like
have
that.
to so that's another thing that'll get me, is I'll get in the comments and I'll explain why I didn't. Like, I have the joke about it's about the F slur or whatever, and all the comments are like, why don't you just say it? Why don't you just say the word? But there's a reason I don't.
Yes.
Because, and it's not because, oh, you shouldn't say that word. It's it's a comedy. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Mine's more, I have another joke in there that only works if I don't say it.
Yeah. that
Like,
makes
there's
sense.
literally an extra joke, and then so I remember commenting on one guy's thing, and he had like a bunch of likes on it, and then he responded. He was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And I was like, thanks.
Uh-huh.
So what are yours? Let's read some of this Sandi
Let's
Benton.
see. Here's a little.
Shit.
Okay. So I posted a story about being out at a bar and talking to someone and hanging off with him, and then he
Yeah.
said something really creepy to me at the end, and that like threw it off, and I was like, oh no, go. So here's one of the big ones. I think I probably showed you this one. You do understand, based on your looks and probably body weight, this is a just face to camera video, what your role is when you go to the bar, right?
What
like,
a fucking asshole.
you are the bar whore, right? Like, it's a different experience if Megan Fox walks into the bar. Your experience, your live experience, is you will always be used until you lose weight and or correct your attitude.
Unreal. I mean, also imagine like writing this comment, but being like progressive enough to know like terms like lived experience.
Yeah, for the
I
record.
know, and he doesn't even say whore. He uses the asterisks.
That's so funny. He's like, well, he doesn't want it flagged.
He doesn't want it
He
flagged.
wants it seen. He doesn't want this comment hidden. He's got a high whore.
I apologize for saying this, but this guy's jerking off to your Instagram.
yeah. He
I talked to someone else about it, and they said something like that. They're
Yeah, like
oh,
that's you have to
people-
be insane to say that.
It's crazy. This one is, hey, congrats on recovering from your stroke.
Okay.
I get a lot of
That's
comments.
crazy, but it's pretty funny.
So like my eye droops because like the nerve that like affects my vocal cords goes all the way up, and it affects my eye, and it's really noticeable.
Congrats on surviving.
Congrats
your
on
stroke.
recovering from your stroke. That's not the only stroke comment I've gotten. I've gotten multiple stroke
I've known you
comments.
6 years. Not once have I ever thought anything about your eye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I thought I've been
I mean,
hyper
honestly,
fixated on it.
I've lived with you for multiple stretches.
Yeah.
and
I mean,
not
bar
once-
whore, it's crossed my mind.
Yeah.
Obviously. This one's pretty good. Negative canthal tilt, flat nose, lack of philtrum under the nose. Mom definitely had a few drinks.
It's a fucking clavicular. You know what I mean? Like,
What
who's
the
commenting on anything?
What
No.
lane are you in? I don't even understand.
I don't know. This person, I guess, is someone. And then now there's a fight under that comment between two other people who are arguing about how you can tell someone has fetal alcohol syndrome and whether or not it is like appearance is indicative of it. And I like, I'm like, I get neither of you guys are attacking me, but can we stop? Can we stop? One person just said she is on meds, which is very true, and I did like that comment.
That's fun.
I get a couple of she's got a nice rack, so that's positive.
There you go.
But it's she's got a nice rack. That's all.
What do you mean that's all? They said that's all, or that's all they
They
put?
said that's all.
Oh,
Oh.
that sucks.
What the fuck?
That makes it so much worse
They
than them just
said
saying
that's
nice
all.
rack.
I got.
That's how nice Iraq is. It overshadows everything else.
I got a DM. To be fair, they're incredible rack. But I got a DM today, this afternoon, at like 1:00 in the afternoon. Nice tits, and
Nice.
who's sending that?
Well, I thought Sandy wasn't going to make it on the
I
podcast.
was about to say, like, are we gonna do that? It feels hacky to make this joke.
No, got to do it. Yeah. I was like, nice tits. Remember 3 p.m. In the And actually, if you donate today, we're actually just going to Sandy's stroke recovery fund.
Thank you so much. You can Venmo me directly. It will all go towards
Yeah, you can
my
Venmo Sandy
recovery.
directly at Winston H Comedy. If you
It'll
want-
go towards my rent.
That's so funny. Yeah, yeah.
All right, I got.
Oh, yeah, Sandy lives with us.
Oh, I do. Yes, a
Sandy-
fun.
Sandy's in our upstairs bedroom. 'Cause that's how good things are going right now. As I can afford a wife that can
Live-in
pay for a house.
And I can afford a
Sandy's the
room.
opposite of a live-in maid.
Yeah, I don't leave a mess around.
Sandy is just a live-in, just OCD demon that we have in our house.
Listen, I will take OCD demon. That is true, but I don't leave a mess.
I didn't say you live a
around.
mess.
That's the opposite of a maid.
No. Opposite of a maid is.
Opposite of made is for sure leaving a mess.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
leaving
okay.
a mess.
And speaking exclusively English.
Yeah.
Can we go ahead and just drop? That's really funny. Can we go ahead and just drop photographs of Sandy's
You know
room?
what?
Can
I have
we
a
drop-
bone to pick with
It
Can
you.
we
looks
drop photographs of Sandy? That's
beautiful.
really funny.
Today,
It's beautiful.
About 50 times I've said something funny and you go, that's really funny.
It is funny.
You know what though? I hear you laugh a lot.
That's funny.
You fucking
Well, yeah, but I'm so shocked when you do it that it like truly, it's just, no. I always say that if I'm saying that's really funny, it is because you have said something funny in the middle of me thinking of the funny thing that I'm going to say, and when I'm thinking of the funny thing that I'm going to say, I need to recognize that internally I am laughing at the thing that you said, but
You've noted it
I've
as
got
funny.
there's something else already loaded in the chamber. Fucking.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, it's just no, it's not opposite of a maid, but it's the type of thing where like, what's the thing where like if you have a maid and then she washes one dish for an hour.
It's a really thoughtful, good maid.
This is
Dude,
like the
there'll
beginning.
be
And-
sometimes where Sandy will be washing a dish and like we'll be watching a TV show in the living room and we're like, damn man, that water's been running for a really long time.
Pardon me for trying.
No, you're doing a
all
good
right,
job.
pardon me for trying.
No,
okay?
I'm glad you're tackling the OCD stuff, man.
First
I
of
think
all,
it's
I
good.
clearly have fetal alcohol syndrome. Okay?
Which is
that
so
is
crazy.
really
That's
throwing me
fetal
off.
alcohol. So- I think that in order to comment mean shit about people's looks, your profile picture should be you.
It
I
has
think,
to
yeah.
yeah.
be. It has to be. Also, the weight of my rack.
weight
It
of my rack.
it makes
That's a good book.
day to day life so
That
difficult.
sounds like a good coming of age story book written by Sandy Benton, The Weight of My Rack.
The weight of my rack. The weight of my rack. The opposite of a maid.
Yeah, exclusively speaking English. That was funny. That is true. I do that a lot though. But it's purely because I mean if I don't say that, I'm not gonna laugh because I'm already in my mind palace looking for the
Mind
palace.
all right, man. All right.
I'm in my mind palace sifting through references and riffs to get to where we need
Maybe
to.
we should raise your chair up a little bit.
Maybe we should raise it up. Honestly, I think that I should
I
just
wanna
be
be like
sitting on
that.
top of the bookshelf.
That way you can look
like
down.
the elf on
You
the
should be
shelf,
wearing
just
the
kicking.
crown. Have you named this guy?
Yeah, his name's
Oh.
Sandy.
Wait, I don't think he has a name yet.
No, he doesn't have a name.
No,
I'd
I,
let
you should
Sandy
name
name him.
I think the audience should name him.
Name
But
them.
Vote
'cause
for
it's an alien.
Sandy.
name him. It might be a him.
I need
might be-
this.
Well, he's got a gun.
It's
so
a
he's guy.
non-binary. Oh, no.
I have a
He's-
gun. I could
he's
have
got
a
a
gun.
gun.
I could have a gun.
Yeah, you're not
What if
allowed
I had
to.
a
Do you have a gun?
No, I
No.
don't have a
Oh.
gun. But what
none
if
of
I
us,
had
none
a
of
gun?
us have a gun. I'm not allowed to have one.
Yeah, you told me
Winston,
very
get my backpack.
confidently like 2 years ago. You're like, I'm getting a gun for sure. I'm getting a gun, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, I keep
the
wanting to do it. I've had them before. I just am. I don't know. There's just times where it's like I don't think I do anything, bad to myself with it. But I do think about the idea of like.
It's the first thing you said, though.
First
so.
of all, I don't think it's not strong enough of a statement.
Well, you don't know. I mean, because
You're
but
right,
but
you
I
shouldn't
but
get a
I say
gun.
because you just don't know. Like anyone that could confidently say they wouldn't do that is I don't know. You probably would.
When did you put? Are you wearing that
I've had it on
crown,
the
or
whole
am I
time.
just seeing it?
I've had it on the whole
He's
time.
had it on the whole time.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
Did
didn't
you not notice? No, I just know. I put it on. Well,
Well,
they said put the crown on, and I wanted to yes and the situation.
yeah.
Is that technically a crown? When it's like I thought
Yeah.
a crown was just the one that just goes around your head, pops out of
No,
it.
well, what would you call this?
I don't know. But it's-
Wow, I look really good in this.
Oh, it fits
Nice.
perfectly.
Yep.
Thank you.
Fixed your eye.
Can't tell now, baby. Look who's perfect.
That's so
All
funny.
it took.
You post that and they're just like, damn, this what the fuck? This video's going crazy right now.
Oh, that's really funny.
See, I'll take it, brother. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm just glad you're now say the funny thing you were in your mind palace getting.
Yeah, I don't have a mind palace.
You don't have a mind palace?
I have like a mind.
Go to your
one
mind
bedroom,
trailer.
One bedroom with just a half
go to
bath.
your go to your mind on wheels.
I went to an uncle's house once, and he.
Whose house?
My uncle's house.
He said,
He,
but he
uh,
said,
I
he
thought
said
you said a local.
no, he
house,
said I went to
man.
an uncle's house once, and he's like, I don't remember anything.
No, I remember
Before the
leaving.
age of 5
I don't
at all,
remember anything.
actually.
I went to my uncle's house, and then I just showed up here. What happened?
No, I go. I asked if I could take a shower, and he goes, no. And I go, what do you mean no? And he goes, I only have a bath.
What?
And that was yeah, he only had a
That's
bath.
crazy.
Yeah,
Baths are great.
That's crazy.
Oh,
sure, man.
Dude, baths are sick. Do you take a bath and you just stand up and then rinse?
It's not really I'm anti-bath. It's the fact that
You sound
only
he's
pretty
a
have
grown
a
man
bath.
who
pretty
only had
anti-bath.
a bath, no shower.
That
Hey,
takes so
man.
long.
Every time he bathes, he just takes a bath.
That's crazy.
Or you
That
could like
is.
with a cup, you just like fill the up and pour it on your head.
Yeah, like a baby.
Yeah.
You're describing how a baby bathes.
it's a baby
Yeah.
bathes. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember why I brought that up, but
I think we used the word palace, and maybe you
We used
thought
mind palace,
palace,
and then you
bathtub.
said,
I
then
said
you're like, let
one
me just
bedroom.
go to a thing that had
oh,
nothing
I
to
said
do.
one bedroom, half bath.
Yeah, half bath, and then that brought up bath, and then
There-
uncle.
okay, we got there. There we
Yeah,
go.
we got there.
My mind
did the trail.
palace.
Pretty funny.
we did the trail. Wow.
Yeah, man, those are so mean. I don't usually get my looks. I get more, which is crazy, but I think guys just don't get hit with that.
Guys don't usually.
I think we just don't get hit
it's
because
very
I
much-
also think
yeah.
I would be pretty unaffected because I don't
Good for you.
care. But I think I'm
I care
but
so
I think I'm
much.
unaffected because it's just like that's not the value system we have placed on guys.
Right.
Right.
It's
That's
well,
why unfunny will like literally make me go up a goddamn wall because it is so removed from the reality of the situation that
Right.
it makes it because
Oh,
I
yeah, yeah.
because I think my brain goes, I know you're just trying to be mean to me, and that's frustrating. Like it's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
frustrating to me as opposed to like, oh, you dress like shit, or like, oh, your hair looks bad, or like, oh, big eyeglasses. I'm like, okay, yeah, you can hit me with the big eyes.
Yeah, this guy's just observing me.
yeah, that's fine. You're observing my lived
I
experience.
would love to get big eyes. Big
Yeah.
eyes would be the opposite.
Big
of
eye,
what I'm
nice
getting.
eye rack. Yeah, come on, because of the country.
I honestly, the ones that say I'm not funny, I'm kind of fine with because that's so common.
Yeah,
with,
well, you're a
like-
woman.
Exactly.
You're just
like,
gonna get that.
I'm gonna get that, and that's fine.
They
That's
used
not
to
a big
post
deal.
that under videos of Jane Goodall.
Nah, but-
They're like, these monkeys are hilarious. This bitch is the least funny.
quit.
That is really funny. The guy that is such a fucking crazy troll that he's just commenting on like female scientists. Where are the jokes, bitch? What's going on here? It's crazy.
That's
Make me
incredible.
laugh.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it is. It is really funny, man. And that what's the fun sibling to women aren't funny
What?
is oh man, this woman is funny.
Oh yeah, you're actually funny. I actually enjoyed you. That's the other standard. It's really solid. The ones I actually really like are the ones that are like LOL what? Those are good.
LOL, what? Yeah.
Yeah, I like those. That stuff's fine.
Oh, the dudes in the comments when they say something's not funny, and then someone is like, "What are you talking about, man? Why are you so upset or triggered?" And then the guy
Yeah.
responded, "I'm not triggered. I'm just saying it's just I don't get it. I don't think it's good." And it's like you know what you're doing, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fucking understand.
Yeah.
That you're
But the
trying
person
to
who
hurt me.
replied, they're trying to be like, I'm going to take the high road. But
Yeah.
then they find themselves in a 6-comment thread
Yeah.
in an argument with a complete stranger
Yes.
in a complete stranger's
Which
post.
is good,
and
man.
I'm like,
Start
fight,
arguing,
fight,
man.
yeah, get
Argue.
engagement.
Get us in the
let's,
algorithm.
Let's
Right.
push it.
The algorithm's the devil, man. Like it really is
horrible.
pulling the worst out of people to just give you any. Like it is insane. Like because I think about every one of those comments is a sad, miserable person,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then when they're arguing, that's another sad person that's now getting mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if they're doing that even for the right reasons. Now they're getting mad. Like if I think about my videos when people are really arguing, and I'm like, damn, man, there's so many times where, because of my video, there's wives having to calm their husbands down from talking, being like, honey, you got to quit responding.
On your
Yeah.
videos, their wives are ducking.
Yeah, that's really funny.
There was-
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's
Is it
funny.
Winston?
That was good. I don't know. It feels like a nice little reward to give out. I do that. I don't know. It's still like, oh, damn, that's good. I like that.
That was funny That's a good comment.
I think it's one level higher than laughing. If I'm gonna be real with you,
I think for real we should have a star system for me, where
Yeah.
if I say something that makes you think is funny, I get a star every
That's
time.
fine. I'll start putting them on the alien.
Yeah, like just somewhere back there. You know
Yeah.
what, Jack? And
Yeah.
you give me a star. That'll
Yeah,
make
this
me
is
feel
like- yeah.
good. I like that.
His name is Sandy.
Yeah.
Sandy the Sandy.
Put a little star on his ass. But there is like, it's so funny because I literally will like, damn, I realize it is like, 'cause like laughing. Yeah, I love laughing. I'm a good generous laugher. I like to have.
You
a
are
good,
a good laugher.
man, I
You're a
like to
good
have
laugher.
a good time.
I'm a bad laugher.
But something that gets me from laughter to like now, it's like, oh man, and then above that is like, man, that's really funny with a smile, and then I think the next level is laughing while saying that's really funny. I think that
Well-
is like the peak and the premiere.
I will say though,
Yeah.
you do it. That's funny with no smile, and that's how I know something's not that funny.
No, that's funny with no smile. Is I am thinking about it. If there's a comic on
Okay.
stage doing a joke, and I'm like thinking about my set or something else, and I'm not smiling, they'll say it, and then I just have to be like, this did not make me laugh, but I can fully recognize that I was like, this is a funny idea.
I've
Yeah.
run jokes
That's
by you
below
before,
laughing.
and you'll be like, "Oh, that's funny."
Oh,
And
I'm not
like,
laughing.
No.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
laugh if
no.
someone runs a joke by me.
Yeah,
That's
Well,
very
I mean,
different.
no one laughs
Yeah.
at
Because
that.
that's when I'm in my
crazy.
mind palace.
You're thinking analytically about it.
I'm
with,
in the,
with
I'm
the
at my
bathtub
desk.
and no shower.
Yeah, I'm in my desk at the Mind Palace, and if you're trying to run a joke by me, I go into it
You
is
work
time
the
to,
front desk at your own palace.
I do,
So
man.
unfortunate.
Hey, I can't afford employees at the Mind Palace. Right, we're a one man operation.
It was a house poor situation.
Yeah.
You bought a palace.
yeah, we're
you
mo-
know?
yeah, we're money poor house rich at the fucking palace.
Yeah.
No, but it is a thing where I just like when someone is like, "Hey, can I run this joke by you?" I immediately go to we're locking in.
We're
I need
working.
to
All right, well,
lock
that's
in.
good.
We're
That's
working right
true.
now. We
That's
can't.
true.
I don't have time. That is funny. Good job.
It's so hard to have somebody pitch a joke to you that you think is terrible. Again, if you're close with them, you can just be like, I don't. That's bad.
Yeah.
But if you're not close to them, it's like this weird thing of being like, yeah, oh, maybe you could go like this way with it, and then
See,
you realize you're just
Yeah.
pitching a new
Yeah,
joke.
I don't think I ever say that's bad. I think that the things I will always tell anyone, no matter what joke you run by me, you're gonna hear, I think you should try it. You're always gonna hear, I think you should try it, because I might be wrong. That's the other thing. I've been wrong about jokes before, shit that I don't think is funny, and then
Sure,
someone
me
goes
too,
up and
yeah.
it works. And then the other one I might do is being like, I think you're gonna lose people on, and then explain
Yeah.
the part of the joke. I don't think I've ever taken the Jack Schwartz route of just being like, that fucking sucks.
Have you told people that? Have you been like,
Not
"That's
really,
bad"?
but I've been like, I
It's
don't
mostly
really get
Matilda.
it, to be honest. But I always try to also hit it with a
Bad.
grain of salt, where it's like, I don't get it, but like, that's okay, you know? Like,
Yeah.
anytime somebody's referencing an internet thing, I usually don't get it. Half of the political names that get brought up in jokes, I don't
Yeah.
know who we're talking about,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
really.
you really like kind of checked out around Clinton.
Yeah, I'm Clint. Yeah, Clinton.
I think that's if I was gonna take a guess of when you quit really following stuff, it was 98.
That's
Once
that's,
it stopped involving blowjobs, you're like, we're done.
that's the last time the
Eh,
president did
Yeah.
something right.
I like that stroke, girl.
That's pretty solid.
Pretty good. Pretty
Not
good,
bad.
Clinton. Pretty good, Clinton.
Oh man, I used to love like Clinton sketches, man, on like SNL and stuff. I really did used to love. He was so fun to. I think that was the best era of political comedy, man. I really did like Clinton and Bush.
How old were you when that came out?
So I was, like 6 to 8.
Oh, I was about to
So I was
say,
born in-
everyone when they're like 13, that's the best
'Cause I was
era,
born
but
in
6 to 8 's
90.
pretty young.
So I was born in 90, but the thing was when I was 12 and 13,
Mhm.
even less than that, I think I started watching SNL at like 8 to 10 years old. But the stuff that was being rerun on Comedy Central was I was getting the late 80s cast, so like Hartman, Dana Carvey, Lovitz, and then I
Oh,
was getting
yeah.
90 to 95, I was getting Farley,
Oh,
Sandler.
that's
Spam.
a good.
So
I had a
that
big Dana
is the one
Carvey
that I
crush.
like. So that's
yeah.
so that is my favorite. But then the one after that, which would be the era, like the Will Ferrell era, should be the one that is my favorite. That's my second favorite
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, that's fair.
because he came
Yeah.
immediately after that. But I was like, yeah, because Comedy Central, I also used to love Mad TV. Woo, boy,
Yeah, I loved Mad TV.
give me some racist ass SNL, baby. I love.
I couldn't get into Mad TV.
Couldn't get into it, man.
I think I was the
like
right
SNL,
age.
but I couldn't
Depressed
get into Mad
Persian
TV.
tow truck man, average Asian, Mrs. Swan.
Yeah, none of this is selling me on it.
Who was the guy who was like the stranger danger guy? What the fuck was
I
his
don't know.
name? He'd be like, no.
Oh yeah, no, that's
No.
oh fuck. I know it's something McDonald is the name of the
It was. I think it was
Of-
Stewie.
of
Actually,
Gavin.
I think his name was Stewie.
No, we're going to have to look it up. It's because it's the look
can
what
look
I
it
can
up.
do, kid.
Oh, I
Look what I
remember
can
that.
do. It might be Stewie, man. No, it's something, man.
I think it's Stewart.
Yeah, it's Stewart. It is Stewart, and he's played by who? Kevin McDonald, Michael McDonald. It's not Michael McDonald. His name is McDonald something. Is the name of the cast member. Will Sasso was great on that shit. Will Sasso is fucking so funny.
Who's Will Sasso?
He's like a big fat guy. He was he would
Michael
do,
McDonald.
yeah, Michael McDonald. He would do had Kenny Rogers' character. He was huge on Vine too because he had a thing where he put the lemons in his mouth and he would spit lemons out.
I can never.
Will
get
Sasso,
Vine.
you would see him and you would, I think you would recognize him. But Will Sasso rocks.
Okay.
He's really fucking funny.
Yeah, I always love Sasso.
Yeah, I love Sasso, dude. Very, very, very fucking good, man. Yeah,
Sasso's
the
a
comments
fun
thing.
name.
The comments thing will like really fuck with your brain a little bit, man.
It really is. I wish it wasn't. I would love to be someone who's not affected by this, but I am deeply affected. It has really hit every nerve.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know what would upset me more. I'm trying to think because I say now the things that upset me, I think upset me because they happen, and then I'm like, I don't know if all the comments switched to them telling me I'm ugly, and looked like I had fetal alcohol syndrome and shit like that. That might start to affect me because I'd be hearing it every day. That might be
Yeah.
what the difference is.
It's
You know, I
hearing
take
a
it
lot.
back. I think that would hurt my feelings. So please do not do that.
It is. And the ones that are really impacting me are things like the one I read where it's like, this is why guys are, treating you however or
Yeah.
whatever. Or
Which
like,
isn't- it's not. None of that's true.
I
I think that shit's
logically-
not true. I think none of that shit's true.
Logically, I know that.
I think with comments and stuff like that, I say all this stuff. I am so good now about not really reading them. Like I'm like way better than I used to be now.
Yeah.
Now because it'll pop up on the Instagram thing, and if it is not from somebody I know,
Yeah.
or if it looks like it's too long, I'm like, we're giving that over to God.
I
Like,
tried to turn off
charge
the
it to the game.
notifications.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Like, if it was someone I don't know, I turn off the notification and they're sending them anyway.
Yeah,
I don't get a lot of comments like consistently. It's like moments of virality where a video will go viral and then I'll get a bunch of comments
Yeah.
for like a week and then it'll taper off a bit. And for me, it's just always the same shit for the most part.
yeah.
But the thing that does drive me nuts, it's never about how I look physically. It's always the stuff like
Unless
just
it's
about
a-
like not funny. And it's like, I guess,
Yeah.
man. But
Or you'll
and I
get
know
the
it's
Matt
not
Rife
true.
shit a lot.
The
Yeah.
Matt Rife
Yeah.
stuff.
That's
never
like the only
stops.
that's the only physical one you get is you
Yeah.
look like a guy.
But
I
I'm
get,
an
I get-
ugly
I get Anne
version of a
Hathaway.
guy.
I get that's crazy to get like that's not that you and that's crazy to get like you're saying all these negative comments and then the one you get is like the person you get to
It's-
is like a hot.
That's the
actress.
I get that the good ones are really nice comments. Although one hit both, which I really liked. Someone called me Anne Half-a-Face, and
Oh,
I
that's
was
funny.
like, all
Anne
right,
Half-a-Face
all
is pretty
right,
good.
both lanes.
That's worth
pretty good.
stealing and putting.
That
in your
actually
act.
just seems like it's a compliment of both of all physical elements of you because they're saying you have the face of Anne Hathaway, but not the rack of Anne Hathaway.
Not the rack of Anne Hathaway. Not
Thank
the
God.
rack of Anne
I've,
Hathaway.
Yeah, I get look like Nick Swartzen a lot, which I don't necessarily
don't, though.
Don't.
see.
But you maybe a Nick Swartzen type cast in a movie.
Yeah, which is what's interesting. Where
Sure.
it's just like all the people that I've gotten when people are like, you sound like this person or you look like this person, or people that like, I'm sure there's comics I look and sound like. They are never the people that people say. Swartzen's the one I get the most.
Who else you
I got Jesselnick once, which makes no
Not at all.
goddamn
No.
sense.
Not
But it's
at
a thing where
all.
just it feels like it doesn't track at all.
You must have just done a dark joke.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah.
I think there's certain things that like trigger it or
These aren't real
whatever.
comedy fans who say shit like that.
Yeah,
No,
it's
Like
just
when people
idiots.
say like I look like Matt, ugly version of Matt Rife is the most common synopsis of it. That's what
You're
I don't
not
care at all.
ugly,
You
but
get
I
the
don't
best
like
ones-
that.
But
to be honest,
I'll
I
argue
don't
with
The
think
that.
best
I'm
one's
ugly.
the best one's Rat Mife.
Rat Mife is hilarious.
Rat mice.
Rat
Rat
Mife is like
Mife.
really good.
That's clever.
Rat mice.
And one person said it first, and then
And
like, now I see it
people-
all the time.
Yeah.
But people will be like, "Who is this?" Which is the weirdest thing on a comment from my Instagram. But people will be like, "That's Rat Mife," and those people are always like my followers. Like they're like people who
That's
support
Rat
me.
Mife.
You
so
should
they're,
make
like,
merch
in
that
on
says
it?
that.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, you should.
I'm not
Yourself.
leaning in.
Yeah, we should do it.
But
Actually, that's the name of the alien.
But when
That's
people
Rat
say,
Mife
like,
Jack.
people would be like, he literally looks and sounds like Matt Rife. I'm always like, that's not even fucking remotely true.
Yeah, it's really
Like, being an urban white guy is not invented by. Matt Rife.
Matt Rife.
Your comedy is also very different than Matt Rife.
I know, and
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything negative about Matt Rife's comedy. because we don't have the
He
time.
could be watching
Yeah,
this
no.
right now.
No, just
yeah.
kidding.
No, man. I just I think it's just funny when people like. I think they just see another one. Another one that I get is it's a compliment from people, but I think it's a really interesting era that we live in. That this is a big comedy compliment, and I get this one more in person. Is after a really good set, people will be like, "Man, have you tried getting on Kill Tony? You're really good. Like, have you tried
Yeah,
getting
bro.
on Kill Tony?"
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
You
And
should
you were
go
on
and
it.
kill Tony.
And
I'm
you've
like,
been
I
on
was,
it.
brother.
Yeah, you're like, I did it.
I also
Done.
had someone recommend that to me recently.
Yeah,
And I was
that's a
like,
painful
that's a
one.
wild
But here's the
thing
thing: is
to-
like, reframing is so important, in that like, no matter what anyone's thoughts are on Kill Tony, it's helped some of my best friends in comedy.
yeah.
It's like I think it's
One.
I think overall,
Yeah.
I also think overall, as an institution, I do think it's beneficial in that there is a comedy lottery to where like
Oh,
you can be
yeah.
seen by millions of people if you're ready for it. You know, the negatives I think are people that fucking suck ass at stand up, just go up. I think that show would just be better if it was like you had to have been doing it a certain number of years to get on type of thing.
It's always hard. Like the only time I really watch it, I watch for Martin. But when I
I mean, some of that's pretty fucking funny, man. I wish I could just shit all over. There are times where that show is pretty fucking funny, man. And when it's not the meanest thing I've ever seen in my goddamn
Yeah.
life.
sure, it can be really. But when you see people go up who are doing it for the first time, and
Yeah,
you
it's
know
brutal.
what this could
I'll just skip
potentially
it.
do for someone's career, and they
Yeah.
didn't get like that.
Yeah, I just skip it. I'll see the clips or whatever. But I like, I'll be in the subreddit seeing what they're saying about Marty, which is fun. But like, yeah, to make no judgment on
Yeah.
that, it is a thing where it is like, it's weird when someone's like, have you tried being on the thing that literally anyone can go on? Have you tried doing
It
that?
is crazy.
But I think
yeah.
but the reframe is, hey man, I think that you could go on this show.
Yeah.
And I think you could have a good set, and I think it could change your life.
Yeah,
Like,
what
that's
means
what
is,
it
like,
means.
I-
That is
I,
what it
yeah,
means.
I
it
want you to
means.
get the exposure you
Yes.
deserve, is what they're
Yeah.
saying, really.
But as someone
Yeah.
that's in comedy, when someone says that,
It's
it
a
is
fucking
a thing
open
where you're
mic.
just like, it is an open mic.
Yeah.
It
I mean, that's why
is.
like hosts will sometimes bring me up, people I don't know that well. They'll say, you've seen him on Kill Tony. And they say that in DC, and I'm like, hey, they don't even, that's not a good thing
Bro,
for
I
me
can't.
here.
I can't wait.
People use it as a credit though.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
one thing that I feel. Well, the one thing I feel actually really good about for the first time in my life, there is no longer, if anyone asks me, hey, what do you want me to bring you up with? There
You
is
get
no
to
more
say,
not
yeah.
knowing, man.
Netflix, baby.
I officially-
Netflix.
The thing is, every headliner I ever worked with that was like the shit, they always had. They would always be either 1 credit or 3 credits. That's the type of thing. Like,
Yeah.
you've seen this guy on ba 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 ba, and he has this,
Yeah.
and it's now a thing where it's like, and I got it. It's like this guy. I can't wait, dude. The first time that
true.
I'm headline, like, because I hope I get to go back to doing some headlining stuff, because I've taken a break with going up to New York a ton and focus on the Netflix thing, and then like
Yeah.
I've got a JFL callback. I got all this other stuff cooking right now. It feels really good, but when I finally get to the point where like I'm working clubs ahead, like, it's gonna be so good to tell the host, hey man, I want you to bring me up with you. You've seen him on Don't Tell Comedy. He's a regular at the Comedy Cellar, and he's been on Netflix. Like, it's finally,
Pretty cool.
it's such a
Pretty
weird
cool.
thing. And
Goddamn
even if it
podcast.
wasn't Netflix, I just wanted a third fucking credit.
Yeah.
Like just a third,
It's
like
huge.
a
It's a
real
huge
credit.
credit.
Because it feels real. Because Don't Tell Comedy is also a real credit, but it's the type of credit where you only know it if you know comedy.
Yeah.
Like, it's a really important comedy credit.
Yeah.
But Netflix is a thing where, like, you don't have to know anything about comedy, because Netflix also has,
Everyone
you
has
know,
Netflix.
Poop Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's got other.
Yeah. Interesting go-to on the first
Although,
one.
that would be a huge
The
credit.
Poop Cruise. You might have seen this comic on the Poop Cruise.
You could be vague. Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix. Yeah.
How do you feel about when people, it's usually a newer comic thing where it's like, he's opened for so-and-so.
I think it's fine. I think that that's a great little filler. A classic one is Clubs and Colleges, when you've done
Yeah,
none
but
of
that's
those
out of
things.
date. That's
It's
old.
it's classic
Yeah.
though. This guy, you've seen this guy. I think Clubs all over. See him. I think the funny one is he's performed all over the city, which means literally nothing.
and
Oh,
and
yeah,
they say it
yeah.
for every comic
Yeah,
on that
every
show.
comic, man.
And it's
Yeah.
like, of course we perform all over the city.
Yeah.
DMV,
Yeah.
just DC is not even a big city.
Yeah,
There's
this-
6 rooms, you know?
You see this guy on the yellow line.
Right.
I will say I have had someone. It was like a show in New York, and they introduced me as having been on MTV. I think it helped the set.
Yeah, it's a
Were
weird
they
thing.
making it up?
What?
Were you on MTV?
No, but I also didn't tell them to say that. They just said
Yeah,
it.
sometimes they'll be saying shit
I was
that's
like,
not
oh.
real, and I don't like that, because I feel
I don't like it
weird.
either.
Wait, was it Brock?
No. It was like at
Because
it was like
Brock
at a
had
club.
a really
somebody's
funny
brought
one.
me up as MTV too, and I can't remember who
That's
it
really
is.
funny.
really?
Brock had a really funny one for Martin before Martin got was a Kill Tony
Oh
regular.
my god!
And for those who don't know,
I forgot about that one.
Martin Phillips, great comic, but Martin used to live with us, man. So Martin's one of our really good buddies. Fucking hilarious, dude. I love his comedy so
He's
much.
great.
So happy everything Kill Tony's ever done for him. I like to take credit that I told him to move there.
It worked out.
It worked out.
He owes you a lot of money.
He owes me a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
But I love Martin to death. But it is a thing where, like, before that, sometimes this guy Brock Snyder, who's also a great dude, runs fun like apartment shows and stuff. He would bring Martin up as, your next comic has auditioned for America's Got Talent.
That's so
I think
funny.
he
That's
would
good.
even say he submitted his tape for America's
Submitted his tape
Got
is
Talent.
hilarious.
Like, what a
It's so funny, dude. But now it's just gonna be simple, where it's like, what do you want me to say? And but here's the thing: is like now, it's like, what do I like? Do I become the guy that's like, hey, I need you to say this? You know what I mean?
I think
it's
it
like,
depends
do
where
I
you are.
Do I become the guy where it's like, hey, say this now?
And
Have
if
you already
miss
started-
any of them?
Have you already integrated
I've
the
had
Netflix
a couple people
credits?
ask me. I've had a couple people ask me, but I haven't done the thing where I've told people yet. Where it's like, I was at 808 and Omar Sharif, he was hosting that night, and he's like, "Do you want me to say anything?" And I was like, I said, "Man, you can say whatever you want." I said, "Feel free if you want to mention the Netflix thing, you can." And he's like, "That's what I was curious about, if I was allowed to say that." And he did. And it's fun. And I will say, it gets people kind of
It does.
People are excited.
People
if you've
get
been in
excited.
It
something.
legitimizes
Yeah.
the whole show a little bit too.
Yeah. And it's, you know what's also really funny is now, because this is what's really funny, because showrunners and bookers will do this little trick, and now I get to be the reason that they do it. If I perform on your show once, there's going to be so many people that are doing the thing. Like, we've had comics that have performed on Netflix. We've had comics that have performed on Don't Tell Comedy.
Oh, you get it all. Oh, that's pretty good.
Those are so funny because there's so many things that have done this.
That's
Like, you've
pretty
seen these comics
good.
on.
I'm gonna try to do this without mentioning any names because I don't remember their name, but it was somebody who worked as an extra on a show that a famous comic was the star of.
Oh, nice.
And they asked the host, who was me at the time, to bring them up by saying they've worked with this comic, and I just straight up said no.
That's so funny.
I
and
like
didn't do
that.
it.
That's bold. That's bold to do that. I think I would have
But
just
they
said
have you
it.
doing stand-up for maybe a month.
Oh,
Yeah,
And I'm
really
like, that's going to hurt you.
yeah.
You don't want that.
Yeah, but I think you just gotta let that person take an L.
Yeah, but I'm not going to sit up there and fucking say it.
Really, that's crazy. You have like a bit of an oppositional defiance thing, because as a host, it's your job to say whatever they fucking tell you
In
to
this
say.
in this room, I could have done whatever I wanted and needed
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do.
yeah. No, I'm
Yeah.
just saying in general, though. I'll be like, brother, I'll be like,
Yeah. I feel like on this podcast, I'm coming off fairly combative. There's a lot of
No,
this
no.
is the old me.
No. It's just funny because you are just a guy that, in general, where most people will play ball, and in general, you don't really want to play
No,
ball at
yeah.
all. Like,
and
you
you're
really,
so nice too.
Yeah.
So it's I like.
But it's
the not
purely
playing
a
ball
not
when you're
playing
also
ball
really
type of
nice.
thing.
It's
I
impressive.
I think when you get to know me, a lot of it makes a lot more sense. But at first, I think it's a little abrasive.
Yeah, I think it can be. I mean, I've never had an issue with it. I think it's funny, but I just mean
Yeah.
along the lines of just being like, it's just so funny to be like, I was hosting and this guy said to say something, and I was like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. I mean,
I
hey,
like
if I
that.
become really successful, these will be hilarious stories.
very
right now,
funny.
it's just like, oh, he's kind of mean.
No, but I get that though. If that person really hasn't done the thing, it is weird because
Crazy.
also sometimes when you're hosting, they'll just basically ask you to lie.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just and it is weird to be put in a position where like you have to lie. But also it's like whatever, man. I'm sure I've given people some credits they've asked me to say, which mean nothing to anybody. Because those are the ones when they ask you to be like credits, like, hey, can you say I've been on this, this, and this? And I'm like, they don't know what any of that shit is.
Right.
But I will gladly say
yeah, I say
whatever
whatever
you want me to fucking say for you, King. Whatever you need me to get up there and do, I'll fucking say it.
How do you feel about Amazon as a credit?
I think it's fine. I think it's fine because I don't think people understand what that means.
It's like saying
Yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get serious. People say serious once they've submitted to it. But I think at the end of the day, I joke about it, but I do think whatever your credits are, I think regular audiences know so little about comedy that just saying a thing lends credibility to you, because if not, they don't care how good you are at comedy. They're like, this person's never done anything.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you say Amazon or Tubi or whatever the credit is, that's kind of silly, or that anybody, or Apple, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
whatever, it at least the thing was like, oh, they've done something. Like I think that tricks
Right.
the human
Yeah,
brain
yeah.
into like, oh, this person's done something, as opposed to like your next comic's hilarious. Like I
No.
just don't think it does
Yeah.
anything.
I just remembered Brock Snyder, the guy we were talking about earlier, saying I think he said it. You've seen this guy on a milk cartons.
That's really funny.
It brought me up.
That's
That's
kind
one
of
of
fun.
those
That's a good one.
I
I don't generally like funny intros.
No, I don't really
I
either.
hate
But he
them.
can't
but
help
that's
himself.
a good one. But here's the difference: is like that's an apartment show. We're all friends with Brock. It's
And
a
it's
different
funny.
thing.
yeah.
But like I've had some where it's like so I used to be like I don't care what you say, and then that bit me in the ass several times when I was headlining a show. And so now I say I don't care what you say, but you're not allowed to lie, and it has to be nice.
Yeah.
Wait, what would people say? Like, what was like an example?
Oh, I've had some bro. Your next comic, man, he's not funny at all.
Ew.
But someone I've never met before is like, oh, this next comic, we'll see how he does. Just shit like that. Or they'll say something like, your next comic, man, he used to be a race. Like, it's all like really,
Ew.
like, it'll just be road hosts that'll be like, oh, it's really funny to say something fucked up. Where it's like, you're digging me a hole. And now you're making
Right.
it to where I have
yeah,
to dig
you
a
have
hole
to
out
start
in this thing. So now it's just like, man, it's like, now I'm going to give them something specific. But for a while, it just was like, hey, you can either say don't tell comedy or you can say whatever you want. I just want it to be nice.
I don't know if you remember this.
That's fair.
I ran a joke by you in the green room once, and you said you greenlit it. You said, "Yeah, you should just try it." And I
Yeah.
go, "Okay, cool." And I tried it, and I like closed with it. It was a 5-minute set,
Yeah.
so whatever. But I closed with it. It didn't work, and then I said, like, "Thank you. I've been Winston Hodges,"
Yeah.
and then walked off. And I didn't realize that you were like 2 comics later.
Yeah.
I thought you had already gone up or something. And it's like that's one of those things you do when you're a little bit newer, and it's like at the time I was like, that's kind of funny. But it is I think it's kind of fucked up to do shit like that.
Yeah, I think it's just weird. I think it's the type of thing where it's like, in the grand scheme of things, it has almost zero effect.
Right. They don't
But-
even remember the names.
But when
usually.
we do comedy and you've been thinking about your set all day and stuff you want to do, anything that doesn't go perfect, I think in the moment can make you feel weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even
Yeah,
remember
definitely.
that.
Or if you're trying to get a tape or something,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you never know, and then someone opens with something like kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, dude, the
or they
worst
step on
intro.
jokes.
The worst intro is when they bring you up and they're bringing you up basically referencing a joke that you're
Yeah.
about to do an open.
He looks
Oh,
like
I've
this.
had that happen. Oh,
it's
my
a-
gosh,
it's a
I was
nightmare.
so mad.
Your next comic used to teach at a school for autism, and he's got 5 trans exes. Give it up. It's like, you fucking dumb bitch.
I've had someone bring me up basically with like my opener.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah,
like, why?
same.
Why?
That's a brutal, man.
Also, I get a lot of like, she is so sweet. She's so wholesome. Which
See,
is
I'll
a
take that
very-
all day.
I
I get it's different as a man and a woman.
was gonna say,
I
think
would
that's another
gladly
gender
take your
thing.
next comic's beautiful. Your next comic
I've
is
got-
sexy.
Yeah,
Your
that
next comic has a great rack.
there's someone. Well, I'll just Tom Mango,
Yeah.
who is
Yeah, I think we can openly bash Tom Mango.
yeah. He used to book shows and he would bring up women as like hot or sexy.
I would
and
love
it
that,
was
So
dude.
just-
crazy.
And
Your next comic's packing.
Your
next comic's hung like an ox.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, this.
Well, for me, I go up there and I hate it, and then 2, I also think, okay, now everyone in this moment is judging whether or
Yeah.
not they
Right.
find me attractive.
I mean, the only way to battle that is somebody saying you're wholesome is to go up and say the least wholesome thing you could think
which
of.
is what I do.
Right. But then it's
Uh,
not how you planned on starting. It fucks up everything a little bit.
It does.
Yeah.
And then the one with the sexy thing, I think I just leaned into like I addressed the, the thought that everyone is.
I think outside of a good credit, I really do being brought up with someone just being like, I love one of my best friends in comedy.
Yeah.
That one feels, that one feels primo.
nice.
I only say
This
it when
one's
I mean
one of
it.
my favorites.
Yeah.
One of my
That
favorite.
feels good.
One of my favorites
That's the one
feels
I
pretty
often
good,
do.
Especially when they don't
That's the
say
one
that
I
about
usually
everyone.
open
Yeah.
with, yeah.
It
Yeah.
is- yeah. One of my favorites is really good, or oh man, or one that I like to do when I was hosting is be like, man, you're gonna love the next guy. I love just like giving like a
Oh,
small
that's
thing about like,
good.
and I would try to rotate. If I'm hosting a mic with 14 people, if I have 5 or 6 different things to do, you can repeat it once or twice,
Yeah.
and it's fine.
Yeah.
But when it's like the same thing over and over, but if you've got no credits, having just something about like, oh man, I love this person's blah blah blah, whatever, and without referencing the act, I generally I like that pretty good.
I feel like
think that is
this is
nice.
getting really inside baseball. Are you cool with that before I go on, actually, is what I was going to say?
What?
This feels super inside baseball.
okay.
Cool. Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
there's 2 different ways to say it. Yeah, you want to grab it?
Am I allowed
Yeah,
to
go
do
ahead.
that? Okay,
Go ahead.
thank you.
Oh yeah, I would have got it for you if it was
I'm
done.
sorry.
Is like you can say Winston Hodges.
Yeah, I like that.
Or you can go Winston Hodges.
There's only 2 ways to do it.
That's it.
It's that you either need to be my name. You should be ringing it into the
Right.
things, or it's the type of things like like exactly how you said. It's like there is the only 2. Anything in between, you sound like a dipshit.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right. But like, are you guys ready for your next comic? Everyone, give it up for the one, the only, Mr. Jack Schwartz.
Oh,
Boom.
that's a good
That's
one.
Or
nice.
like,
That's
are
a
you
good
guys
one.
ready for this shit? Like it's all, but it's all
I
a
do
different
the
energy.
ring one. I always do that. Ah!
Yeah,
like
but
the-
that one,
yeah.
that one is
Yeah.
this is a party, and the other one is reverence. That is the
Yes.
two different, and they're both
The
very
other
fun.
one's get
That's true.
ready for this.
You guys ready to have a good time tonight, man? This show's going to be absolutely amazing. Going to be killer. Your first comic tonight. I absolutely love this dude. Please make some noise for the one, the only, Mr. Jack Schwartz. I got chills just saying that.
And then the
I got
claps
chills
stop,
saying
and
it.
then the claps
Rap
fade out,
life,
and then I
rap
go,
I just wrote that.
hey.
Hi.
You talk shit,
Hi.
that gets a laugh every fucking time. Every time I say, hey.
Yeah.
And it gets a laugh. It's
Yeah.
such a weird. That's a Tony Woods thing. I was thinking about Tony Woods earlier because his whole thing with, do you want me to bring you up as anything? Do you want me to say anything? He would always just say, it's his first time. And I always thought that was like, that's kind of funny. But then I started looking at the audience and realizing, oh, they believe it.
Yeah, it's cheating.
They think that.
Yeah.
And it's cheating. It's also like, nobody can tell Tony Woods shit, obviously.
Your next comic is suffering from a stroke and has a great rack. Please make some noise
for
for
Tony
Sandi.
Woods.
Yay!
But there is the
That's
reverence
what
one.
I'm gonna ask for.
Yeah.
I got. Oh man, I
It
got
just
one.
feels like respect when you do that slow one, where it's like
Yeah.
I feel like the other one
Yeah.
you do for a friend, and then that one you do to show a guy like you're the Godfather. I respect you.
The slow
Yeah.
one is a like someone famous dropped.
Yeah,
in
where it's like,
vibe,
yeah.
I got the nicest one once from there's a comic here who's very funny. He's great. Stacy Axler. Stacy brought me up at a show once, and I almost cried at his intro. It was the kindest. Like if he had written it in a card, I would have
Oh,
the
wow.
card
What was it?
hanging out. It was just sort of. I think it was just very like. Oh, they were one of the first comics who like I don't remember the specifics, but it was very like
It seems memorable.
put me in. No, well that all right that yeah.
Well, I'm
thank
thinking,
you.
like-
it meant so much to me. I don't remember exactly.
It meant so much to me. I don't remember what the fuck.
It sounds
he
really
said.
sweet, and
No,
Stacy is so sincere, but it also sounds like, is that a good way to bring someone up?
Your next
I
comic-
needed it. It was very nice. I remember
Yeah.
it. I like
Your
I
next
feel
comic
weird
needs
saying
this.
nice stuff about myself.
Your
like,
next
so
comic
that
needs
sort of-
this desperately.
Your
God,
next
please
comic
make
had a
some
hard
noise
day.
for Sandi Benton. Your next comic just bought a belt and a ceiling fan. Please give it up for Sandi. Sandra J. Benton.
I would never do it that way. That's
Oh,
crazy.
man. Yeah, I think I don't know if over YouTube you're allowed to talk about how you would do it. But
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. Maybe
I don't know what the rules are.
maybe one cut for that.
uh,
All right.
No, man, but let's do a couple impressions to get the hell out of here, man. It's been fun. Let's do a
Sounds
few. What we
good.
got on the impression wheel here? So we'll see what we got. We'll do one or two, maybe three. One or two, bro.
All right, Winston, cue the music.
Boop, 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 boop. It's the music. Here we go.
That's bad. An auctioneer.
Oh, auctioneer's pretty fun.
Okay.
Yeah, go
All
for
right.
it.
Let's go. What am I auctioning off?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Me. Or maybe that Drew Carey doll, because I'm a person who shouldn't sell people.
I was about to say I'm not doing that. Oh wait, I'm gonna sell.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, we got an alien guy. We got an alien guy. Okay, can't see $1 for the alien guy. $1 for the alien guy. $1 for the alien guy. $1. Can I get $2? $2 for the alien guy. $2 for the alien
Yeah.
guy. Okay, we only got 1 minute. Come on. Hot.
Yeah.
He's hot.
Most of them is the.
The only words you could think of was, we've got an
I don't know,
alien.
Sadie, I don't know if it's your looks where people think you're having a stroke.
It is so hard to do the auctioneer voice. Like, try to actually
me see
say
how you do it.
words as fast as you
I
can.
nailed it.
All right, we're coming in. All right. Okay, so I gotta think about this. All right, we're auctioning off the Mr. Alien. Can I hear one? One. Give me two. Maybe three. Do I hear three? 3.5. 3.25. 4. We got 4 over here. 4 to 4. 5. Do I hear 5? Do I have 5 going once? 5 going just 3. 6 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, $27 sold to the effeminate white gentleman in the baseball cap.
Your eye contact with me was stressing me the fuck out. It was so deep.
Auctioning's all about eye contact.
Something that's funny. So
really.
Sandy, you got I'm realizing that focusing on the numbers is the way to do it because you're not really thinking. And then I like the idea of being in an actual auction where you just keep saying we have an alien the whole time.
Oh, that's so funny.
We got an
Do I
alien,
have one? We got an alien,
alien.
alien, 2.
We got an alien. It's an alien. It's an alien.
Green alien with a little hat.
I want
Green alien with a red little hat. We got a green little crown hat. We're green little king hat for the cat.
It
Alien
doesn't
one,
come
alien
with
two,
the-
alien
it
two, alien
doesn't
three,
come
alien
with
three,
the hat.
three,
It
four,
doesn't
four,
come
five, 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 six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15.
One other point you went. You're pretty good at it, but I do think because you have that kind of that Southern gentleman kind of vibe to you, it helps.
It does help.
That Baptist.
It does help. I'm
That's
practicing
pretty good.
my
What else we
Southern
got?
gentleman.
Yeah,
I will say, Sandy, I thought it was pretty great,
Thank you very much. Thank you.
and
wasn't bad.
I would buy that alien
Thank you. I'm looking for a job. So if you need an auctioneer, let me know.
with a great rack. Okay,
With
ready?
a
Right.
great rag. If
Hey, we
you
got
want
one
it-
booby. We got one big ass booby, two big boobies.
oh,
Also,
yeah.
we're all really close, guys.
One
This
little two,
is-
little three, little four, little five, little six, little boobies.
she's safe. She can leave whenever she wants.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, we are in a
$15.
basement, but,
We
you know,
are.
otherwise.
We got Daffy Duck.
I don't know if I can do Daffy. We'll try that.
We-
What? So, all right, Daffy. Daffy's different than
It's
Donald.
a lot of spitting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking Donald for a minute.
Yeah, I was too.
It's rabbit season. It's hard.
It's like tongue through the teeth.
Tongue through the teeth. Yeah. They're doing crazy, bugs.
I think you got there.
That's not bad. Right.
It's rabbit. I can this is.
Give me one, two, going $3, $4, sold the little alien over the Elma fun.
Way to brag. Honestly, pretty good.
No, it's pretty
Pretty
good slash bad.
I thought it was
Pretty
shit.
good.
Yeah, I bet you
And
did think it was shit. That's why you didn't win it.
No.
Let's hit him with one more, and we'll fucking wrap this little badass bitch up.
Badass bitch. Scary.
It's so funny.
Oh my gosh, what is this audio? Oh, is it a wheel?
Yeah,
It's a wheel.
It's a
Oh, I
it's the wheel.
love
It's the wheel
it.
of impressions.
Elvis Presley. Ever heard of him?
I always end up doing Johnny Bravo when I do Elvis.
Yes,
Okay,
it's
I'm
not.
gonna-
It's not dissimilar.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try. All right, hold on.
Oh, it's in the face.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now I look like I'm having a stroke.
Yeah, I'm Elvis Presley. I'm also Rocky.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
I'm
Thank you.
Elvis Presley Rocky. That's what they call me. Yeah, play.
No, think about how he'd actually talk.
Adrian, ain't nothing but a hound dog, Adrian.
Can I,
Yeah, I don't have an Elvis.
Can I get a sandwich? Can I get a sandwich?
Thank you very much.
It's really like it's
Look at you,
it's a
little alien
ghost
mama.
who's chilly. Is
Yeah.
really-
Look at this little alien mama over here. Oh, sexy.
a little nippy.
Oh.
The king is
I'm the
back.
king, baby.
All right.
The king has left the building, baby. I gotta go see a lady with a stroke and big old titty.
The important thing here is that Elvis loves me, and whether or not that's why I don't do
Elvis
very
loves
good
me.
Elvis.
This I know.
For the Bible tells me so. It's mostly what the
His
Bible's
wife
about.
was 16 years old.
Oh my god, I forgot. Was she actually?
I don't know. The Great Balls of Fire guy married his like 14 or 15-year-old cousin, but I do think Priscilla Presley or whatever was pretty young when she.
I
was
didn't know
married to
that. Yeah,
Oh.
yikes.
The Bible tells me so.
I thought Priscilla was who's his daughter?
I don't know. Who's the fucking who's his
Somebody,
bitch-ass wife?
somebody.
Priscilla might be his daughter, but I think his wife, Elvis. But we'll see. I might be wrong. I don't want to slander the king. Elvis Presley.
Do you got any more? Or do you only do 3?
We could do another one.
You
Yeah,
wanna do
Priscilla
another
was
one?
his wife.
You want
Let's try
more?
another one. Let's try another one.
Priscilla was his wife. How old?
Spinning the wheel.
Whoop, 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 whoop. It's a very haunted sound for the
How
wheel.
old was Priscilla? Oh, never mind. I was wrong. She was 21
Oh,
when
Winston's
she married
about to-
Elvis.
How old
Oh,
is
never
he?
mind. We almost got one that I thought you were gonna love, Winston, but we got the Joker, and I think it's up to you which Joker.
Oh. I didn't watch the new Joker. I watched about 10 minutes of it,
The
and
new
I was like,
Joker?
"This is
Damn.
bleak."
I'm gonna throw in a wrinkle here. I
Yeah.
think you can say anything but why so serious. You
Oh,
can't
no,
say why
it's-
so serious.
Okay.
Why so silly? They asked
Here.
me. They asked me. They say Joker.
You're doing Trump.
Where
Yeah, it's a
did
very
you get
Trumpy
those
Joker.
tits?
you literally just went Trump, full Trump right there.
Got a great rack. Great
Yeah.
rack.
That's
great
pretty
rack,
good.
Got a great rack. Great
Ask me
rack.
why.
Got a
Where?
great rack.
I don't know. I always think I don't know how close is Trump to the Joker.
Fetal
Pretty
alcohol
close.
syndrome.
Yeah. The bat is looking for me.
Do you hear the Trump coming
Well,
in?
yeah, but it's everything where it's like I feel like that's also just what Heath Ledger's Joker sounds like.
A little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does
Oh
kind of
yes.
like a little like.
If I was doing trumpets, I was like, "Where is he, the bat?" It's pretty good, bat. I liked him.
That's the AI movie I want to
You
see.
would tell you
Biggest bats.
the Batman. He likes to pretend he used to love me when I was donating money, but then I became the Joker, and he said, "I don't like you anymore."
Or you could do the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, which is
Yeah, that's the one.
well. He's like so sad. This sounds nothing like it.
Wow, that sounded good.
Not it didn't
I
sound like
haven't
the Joker.
watched the movie, but it sounded good.
Yeah.
It's well good. Sure. Thank you.
Damn.
Yeah,
Take it. I'll take
yeah,
it.
it sounded pretty
Well,
good.
Sandy, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for
for
having me.
This was fun.
Thanks for having a good time.
That was
Thank
another
you.
episode of
Oh,
the
the
Dog
Lost
Man
Lamb Chop.
podcast.
Yay!
Can we?
yay.
Oh, the light was on.
She's
Good.
Oh,
asleep.
by the way, I did meet a dog named Winston yesterday.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
I love you, bye.
Well,